Okay guys, welcome to Mastery Group. Here we are again after quite some time. We used to do regular Mastery Groups every month, and we started spreading them out a little bit for a variety of reasons, so it's the first time we've really had a formal Mastery Group in some time. And the nature of our meetings is going to be shifting and changing, which I'll share with you a little bit later today. But welcome here tonight to Martha's house, so as always, with thanks to whoever's our hostess, and Martha's been hosting us now for quite some time in this great space. So we just finished a delightful potluck dinner that we had together upstairs, and warm enough to eat outside. Isn't that grand to be welcome to spring and have dinner out? So it was lovely, and so we had a good time. So tonight's topic, we are calling this Divine Mastery and Fifth Dimensional Community Revisited. Divine Mastery and Fifth Dimensional Community Revisited. Essentially everything we have ever talked to you about, anything Chris ever talked to you about, is about spiritual mastery. That's not a one-session topic. Every resonance, every spiritual healing, every spiritual principle that we or any other group of masters share is about you becoming full living masters. It's about your divine mastery. And part of divine mastery is being able to be a member of 5D community, fifth dimensional community, whether it's in a physical form on the planet to the best of our ability, but most importantly, with all the other dimensions of true reality, which is your multidimensional being. Fifth dimensional community is a state of being. It's a state of oneness. It's a state of being fully and completely in the flow, in harmony, in peace, in cooperation, unity and oneness, all these things that we talk about in class. These are all aspects of being part of any fifth dimensional community. So in the 3D, at that level of consciousness, you guys know our little pyramids, 3D and 5D, right? So in 3D, as someone here was sharing with me just recently, it's everybody for themselves, every man for themselves, right? It's about me, it's about getting my needs met. So at the lowest levels of third dimensional consciousness, the lowest levels of frequency in the conga line, there's not even a sense of bringing a third dimensional community together unless it can serve me. So at the lowest frequency levels, it's about me first and always me first. My survival, my family's survival, getting my needs met, getting what I want. And then as frequency goes higher, an awareness of your connection to other people develops, such that while you still are concerned with getting your ego's needs met, your physical, emotional, and mental needs met, and you're still into ego gratification, you now realize that it takes more people. We have to live together. We need to cooperate to develop businesses, to develop other kind of organizations, to just take care of a family, much less a city or a country. So while it may happen at a third dimensional level of standards, it's a much higher frequency as you're moving up higher in the conga line. Because you begin to recognize the fact that people need to work together, we need to help each other, we need to take care of each other. And then you move into your fourth dimensional consciousness and you wake up and you realize, as we say in the definition of enlightenment, oh my gosh, I'm God and you're God. God is inside, God is outside. We're all God. We're all one. What does that mean? So now the concept of working in community goes to an even higher level, because now it's what is in the highest good of all. And highest good goes to spiritual evolution, not just the physical, emotional, and mental, but now it goes to spiritual evolution, your spiritual being. So now everything that you have done in 3D and 3D community has to continue because you're still in a physical body, right? You got a body to take care of, you got jobs, you got this, you got that, you got all these different things that still are involved in living in a physical world. But now your emphasis is moving to a higher frequency, which is now my spiritual evolution, and therefore the highest good of everyone, which means the highest good of their spiritual evolution. Because in fifth dimensional community, the only emphasis in spiritual, fifth dimensional community is spiritual evolution. Period. When you fully recognize, not just the intellectual understanding, but when you fully recognize and begin to experience this realm as illusion, as pure energy, and you begin to know yourself as nothing but a spiritual being, you just happen to be choosing to have a physical experience, as the saying goes, a spiritual being having a human or physical experience, when that becomes your true reality and not just words on paper, nothing matters except your spiritual evolution. And you truly begin to accept that everything that is happening in the outer world is simply an energetic mirror of you to help you evolve. That's all the physical world is. It's the platform that you are creating to experience your full and complete spiritual self. Yourself as God. Which means at that level of consciousness, nothing matters except getting closer to God, feeling closer to God. And the physical world just doesn't matter anymore. So whatever path you choose to follow, mastery is there if you want it. And fifth dimensional community can exist for, the monk sitting on the mountaintop in a constant state of meditation because he's constantly disconnected with the rest of the universe. It can exist inside the ashram, the temple, the monastery. It exists in a room like this, where we don't have a regular physical location like a church or a meeting hall, but yet all you have to do is connect energetically with all these beautiful brothers and sisters of light, and you are in 5D community if you choose to be, working always for the highest good of all, which is always spiritual evolution, being one with God.